you buy it from Minnie at Wesley Chapel, it changes you. You live your life a quarter mile at a time.
Hey, bro. Nice ride.
Wish I could say the same.
Smoker.
Oh, yeah. You know, each time I do this, I've got to relearn stuff. Hi, Jane. Hi, Katrine. And there's Andy. Oh, my goodness. And Jennifer. Hi, Jennifer. I love Pink Floyd, too. You got it. Pink Floyd. Okay. I'm going to try to do better. You know, I just never keep up with the chat very good. Oh, there's Pauline. Hi, Pauline. And Renee. Oh, Renee, there you are up there. Okay, I'm very bad at keeping up with the and there's Robin with the chat. So this time I'm gonna try to do better. And so I've had two different ladies tell me they'd help me figure out how to get the chat right up on the screen so I don't have to look at my telephone. But so far I haven't done that. Joanna and Judy and Gerhard, oh my gosh, how beautiful. And Laura. Joyce boring, but she's not boring at all. And Vanessa, Laura, oh my goodness, look at all of my beautiful friends. It's like a party in here. It's like a Thursday night party. Joanna, oh my goodness, this is great. I've been trying to get all of my things together here. I always did my everything what was I saying? Okay, I usually always do all my videoing out there actually it's part of the living room. Actually, it's all of the living room, to be truthful. And but I moved, and this is my sewing room, and I moved stuff into my sewing room, and then I got another bedroom is just where I keep stuff. I'm really a mess. It's embarrassing. If you've ever to see my house, you would just absolutely call the hoarders anonymous or something. But I like it in here because I can't sit too long and then I can't stand too long. So this table is high enough I can stand at it. And so I can stand and then I can sit. And so look at these, all my unicorns, they just seem to want to be right in the limelight. That's where they want to be. So let me see, I need to move this. And then these little unicorns, they need to go in. Oh man, I keep forgetting oh, that's right, I don't have any chalk yet anyway, so I keep forgetting my clapboard. Look, see my one unicorn, she now has a unicorn necklace. Her name is Susan, but her necklace doesn't have a name. And this unicorn, her name is Elizabeth. That's the same name I have. And this is our child, and our child's name is Deborah. Our child's name is Deborah, and but you see, she doesn't have a unicorn horn yet. Do you know why? Because when baby unicorns are born, they don't have a horn when they're born. They grow it after they get a little older, just like, you know, like a cow or a goat. They don't have horns when they're born. They get one later. So Deborah will grow hers later. And this here isn't this one beautiful with all the sparkles? Deborah sent her to me too. And I love this here image. It says, believe in the magic of your dreams. And look at that pretty unicorn. Okay, anyway. That's it. That's the show. That's the show. I'm going to try not to wiggle this table. I keep thinking because my one leg is like, a little bit broken here. And so I have to keep moving it around with my foot to get it in the right place. And I'm going to get some duct tape. I know where there's duct tape. Ugh. But the hubster just got it yesterday in a Happy Meal, so I don't know if I can steal it yet. Yeah. So anyhow, let me see. Laura, I think so. Blue Ribbon Crafts. Oh, that's Laura's. That must be Laura's place. Oh. And Deborah's there. I really do have to figure out how to get this chat up on my screen so I can like tap it and get those dots and I can go to other people's places. But anyway, as for now, what did I do? Wait a minute, I go back here. Oh, here, no thanks. See, if I keep touching things, everything goes to hell in a handbasket. Well, I didn't say that. Kathleen, Jen Scrubby Jack. Yes, I love her. Okay, I better put this just right here, right here. Maybe I can keep seeing it. Maybe I won't knock it in the floor. Tonight, I want to make a simple junk journal. This is a simple one. Hang on. We're wait, 39 viewers? You've got to be pulling my leg off. Oh, 38. Somebody left. Okay, just a minute. I'm leaving for a second because I got to get something. Ernie, what are you doing in here? Your father's looking for you. Oh, sorry, ladies, I can't find what I was looking for. Oh, and I just had it in my hot little hand. But anyhow, I was going to show you one that I did. Okay, now I better get to 46 viewers. Yeah, I got to get the show on the road. All right. This is going to be a very simple, easy to make junk journal. It's not going to, I have 4 pieces of chipboard here that are, I took an 8.5 by 11 and just cut them in half. Do what, dear? It's on the piano ledge, I think. And but I'm going to use, for each cover, I'm going to use 2 just to make it a little bit heftier. Now, you know what works good? What works good is if you have an old book. And if you Georgia, if you have an old book and you use the book covers, they make a really, really nice. They make a really nice cover. I mean, a nice hefty weight. You see what happens? I look at the chat and then I can't even think. Oh no, emergency vet. Jane, is your dog sick? Oh, oh no. Gosh, you know what? The other day we had the worst experience. Well, I had I have 4 dogs, and they're all little bitty guys, little bitty guys. But one of them was missing. I couldn't find Zoe, and I called her, and I called her, and I called her, and I couldn't find her. I couldn't find her. She was missing. Excuse me for coughing. But I couldn't find her. She was missing. And I looked for her. And the thing was, when I got her out of her kennel in the morning to let her out, she walked really slow. And I don't know why she was walking really slow, but she was just walking like really slow. So then, are you still looking for a dog? Bernie. Papa's looking for Bernie. Bernie's not in here, babe. She's probably in her pen already, in her bed. And so, what was I saying? Oh, I am just not good at this anymore. My mind it's a mess. But Zoe was missing. And we must have looked and called her for an hour and looked everywhere in the house, under, over, inside, in the refrigerator. We looked everywhere for her. Well, we didn't look everywhere. And I just knew it. She was walking slow, so she must have been sick, and she must have went off somewhere and died. I just knew it. I don't know why. It was terrible. And so I called my daughter next door, and I told her, I said, I can't find Zoe. I just know she's dead somewhere. I can't find her. And so she said, I'll come over and help you look. And so she come over and look. And she got the flashlight and she looked under the bed in my bedroom. And we have like a king size, it's a 2 twin size beds like smashed together to make a king size. So up at the headboard part, it's like the legs are all in there. Well, she was stuck in between them legs. Well, not really stuck, I guess. But even then when my daughter looked, I said, oh my God, does she look okay? And Tommy says, no, she doesn't look okay. Man, I lost it then. I just lost it. And then I called the hubster in. And so he went on in there and he pulled the 2 beds apart, and then he said, here she comes. Here she come, wagging her tail. I had already told my daughter, there's a box in there in the other room. Go get that box and bring it to Papa in case he needs that box. And I was already like crying. I just knew my dog was gone with the wind. And there she come out. So she might have been stuck in there. And that's why she didn't come when we called her. But oh, I was so happy to see her run on out of there. And so, man, and so our dogs are our lives. Yeah, I got 4 dogs, and if any one of them dogs wasn't here, it would not be good. It would not be good at all. And so we got to take care of our little doggies. They're like our children. So Jamie, I hope your dog, how old is Ricky? How old is your dog, Jamie? Yes, Care, your dogs are family. How old is your dog? Is she old? Is Ricky old? Only 2 years old? Oh, no. Hi, Michelle. 5 pounds, just a little baby. Yeah, my littlest one is 6 pounds. Oh. 2-year-old Yorkie. Oh my goodness sakes. Oh, we are sending vibes. Oh, good vibes and prayers for that little dog. Oh my gosh, yes. And only 5 pounds. What a baby. I mean, oh, how precious. Oh my goodness. Well, I pray she's going to be okay. Oh goodness. Now, here, and those little Yorkies, oh, they're so adorable. Oh my goodness. They're adorable. These are going to be the 2 covers. I had one of them that I was going to show you that I already made, and I don't know what I did with it. I'm such a loser of things, I'm telling you. Well, I don't know where I put it. Okay, but this is what I'm going to do. I'll just tell you in advance so you kind of know what I'm doing. The 2 covers are going to be held together with, oh, Elizabeth Marie Brewer Phillips. Where you just carried that? Oh, here. We're going to use these. I'm going to use 3 of these book rings. These are 2-inch book rings. You don't have to have them this big, but the bigger the book rings are, then the more sheets you can actually put in there. Are you still looking for Bernie? No. Oh, I love you too. Okay, and I'll see you in a little bit, darling. Okay, Papa's going off to bed, so he had to get his smooch. He can't go to bed without a smooch. Oh, I wonder if the shot. I wonder, Jane, if the shot is having a side effect or if this is normal. Oh my goodness, yes, Kathleen, we are all of the positive energy that we can muster sent for that little sweet dog. Oh my goodness. Okay, so I'm going to do 3 rings on this. But what I'm going to use for pages is right here. Yesterday in the mail, I got a happy mail from Miss Deborah. She sent me all these pages that she has painted, all these painty papers. I want them to be the pages in my book. They're used, their copy paper is what they are. So what I'm going to end up doing is I'm going to fold each one of them in half. So the page, each page then is going to be double-sided like this way. And so, and that is going to make adorable, beautiful pages. And that way I can use all of these pages up. Another good, hi Mary. Oh my gosh, Cynthia. Oh my goodness. Hi. It's my Stace. Oh my Stacy. Oh my goodness. Love you girls so much. Okay. Okay, and what makes this kind of a journal or a junk journal or any kind of journal is nice is with the rings, you can add or take away. You can take your page out while you're working on it and then put it back in, and it's an awesome size. And so that is why I like these journals a lot. So what I want to do is, if I ever find my mind, I'm going to nail it to my head. Oh, here it is. This is some, how much is in here? This is some wallpaper border. And look how pretty it is with the roses. So what I'm going to do is okay, I think the wallpaper goes, yeah, it goes, this is it does have a bottom and a top. So what I'm going to do, see, I told you all, if you ever find wallpaper border in a thrift shop or whatever, and I have noticed that at the Dollar General, at ours anyway, a lot of times um, they have wallpaper border, like I guess they get like end pieces or discontinued or something. This here cutter, I got this at Tuesday morning. It's not my favorite this one in the world. So what I'm going to do here, let me see. Okay, I'm sorry about the slamming. I'll try and quit that slamming stuff. I used to always yell at my kids, do not slam the doors. And now I slam everything. Okay, now see, it goes like this way. And then it'll cut. Okay, it cuts right there. Okay, let me scoot that down. I'm just kind of guesstimating a little bit here, so I can get this cut. And there we go. Hi, Sammy. How's my little Sammy? Okay, and then I want this one. Oh, but I want the... Okay, I'm going to have to kind of hoobly-goobly this one because I want to get... This one I didn't do it correctly because I didn't get the roses right in the center, but it's going to be okay. It's going to be okay. I'm not going to lose any sleep over that. But I'm going to make this one a little bit better. Okay, see, so it's going to... So I'll get this cut here. Now, as you can see by looking, you can see that I'm not a professional. I will be in about 10 years. Then I'll be 78. Okay. Then maybe I'll be a professional. So I'm just practicing now. Like doctors. They have to practice for a few hundred years and then they get to be a real doctor. That's why you just go to their practice. Because they're practicing. Okay, so let me see. Now I'm going to put that. Try and get this other one. I know what you think I'm doing is... I know you guys think, oh, just let me do that. I can do it much better. Okay. I don't know why they call doctors practice. What, like, are they just practicing on us for real? Maybe. Okay. Okay, now what I'm going to do here is I'm going to take, and this I will cover. Using the wallpaper, I'm going to go ahead and cover this chipboard cover. I'm going to cover the chipboard cover with wallpaper. I'm doing a lot of covering. Got that covered. 80 viewers. Oh, no, there's only 78. 2 people done it. Walk the plank. I don't blame them. Okay, I'm going to glue. I'm not gluing. I'm going to tape and put this tape on here. Where did I put my little thingy? Oh, there it is. Okay. Oh, why does not my phone want to stay on? Why does it want to turn the screen black? I don't know why. I don't know why. I wonder if I could... Oh, there I am again. In patience, yeah. Yes, we need to have patience when we're waiting for them to practice on us. That is so true. That is so true, Karen. Okay, I'm gonna put a little bit of glue on here as well. I'm just using Elmer's. This is just Elmer's school glue I'm using right now. Um, I don't feel like we always have to have the big fancy shiny stuff. I think I don't think we do. I think plain ordinary stuff is as good. It feels a little powdery. Okay. It's chipboard, Kathy. I put 2 layers of chipboard together to make it a little heavier. Now, what I would use, though, ladies, I would, if I had it right now, I would use like if you can find, if you like, I can go to my thrift shop and all of the children's books are 10 cents each. No matter what the children's books are, they're 10 cents each. Now, if you get a good sized book, the those book covers can be reused as book covers. So you just take the book apart. The pages, for one thing, make beautiful pages in a journal, and then the book covers, you can recover them or not, whatever, and they make really nice sturdy covers. And so, but this is 2 pieces of chipboard put together, and I had two pieces of 8.5 by 11 chipboard, and I cut them in half. So that's what size they're 8.5 by 5.5 is what these covers are going to be. These covers are, and which I'm making them that size, and the pages are going to be the same size. So there we go on that. Now see, this is these. That one's not on there straight. Doesn't matter. Doesn't really matter. Okay, now what I'm going to do is, now usually I would cut these corners off, but I'm not going to cut these corners off on this one because um this is lightweight. The wallpaper is lightweight. So I'm just folding it over that way. Just see what I'm doing? Just folding it over like that. To get these. Oh, Jennifer inherited a guillotine cutter from her grandmother. Oh, so it's one of the old ones. Them old guillotine cutters, them ones were made like, well, I can't say what I was just, my husband would say because that was a bad word, but a brick outhouse. Those are made like a brick outhouse. Those were, they are made to last. And so, yeah, that's cool. If you could get another blade for that, that would be awesome. Oh, yeah, a purse from a small photo album cover. Oh my gosh, Bootsy, that sounds awesome. Now, see, oh, hi, Clara. Old and green, 100 years old. Yep. Wow, that's a good one. A purse from a photo album. Now, see, we talk about making a photo album from a purse, but some of them little photo albums are so neat. And, I'm just thinking now, what an awesome idea to make a purse from the photo album. I'm liking that. I'm liking that thought a lot. I'm liking that thought a lot. That is awesome. I would love to see that when you get that made. I am thinking that will be super. I just love anything. When I first started with any kind of paper crafting, I started just scrapbooking, just 12 by 12s. And I did everything just as the instructions said. And I was buying things that, well, I was working at the time, so I was filthy rich. I guess I thought I was filthy rich. And so I would buy all the high dollar everything. I just thought the more money it was, the prettier this book is going to be. And I quickly learned that wasn't the way to go. I'm putting a little bit of glue just at the very edge here too as I fold it, because then that glue on the very edge of the chipboard, that helps to strengthen that little part. So I put the double-sided tape on there, but then also that little bit of glue, and that strengthens this here edge. So, but yes, I learned quickly that nope, you do not have to spend all your grocery money on scrapbooking or paper crafting, any kind of crafting. If you can do it, if you can recycle something, that is the way to do it. And there is so many things that you can recycle. And I have learned this from everybody else on YouTube and on the crafting sites, because there is some smart people on there, and I love it when well, like I have one friend who, she makes beautiful photo albums, but she uses all the high dollar stuff. And then she sells them, but she's got to sell them at such an inflated, such a big price that they're hard to sell. And you really don't make anything. You don't have any profit on them because you have so much spent in the products just to make it. Okay, so there, now see, that's one cover. Okay, and then I'm going to do the same on this one. Lori's art room is a mixture of vintage and new stuff. I love it. Yes, we all have to have some new things. We all need some new things. And but it's amazing how little the amount is that we need. And so, but since I learned junk journals, I'm telling you, but a lot of my paper, like my designer papers and stuff that I have, I bought way back when I first started doing the 12 by 12 albums, which is, gosh, been so many years ago. I had to go to I went to a seminar thing. I had to go down to Fort Myers for a 3-day seminar for my job. And I was learning, that's when I was becoming certified to be a activity director at ALF. And so we learned a lot of things down there. And that was when I first put together my first scrapbook album. And I was addicted. On the way home, I stopped at craft stores on the way home, which was a couple hours drive to get back home. And boy, I was stopping at craft stores on the way. I come home with a trunk full of scrapbooking supplies. because I was instantly addicted. And I still have a lot of that paper that I bought probably that day. And yes, I just love playing with paper, and I've learned so since then. I have, see, now I've been retired for 10 years, and I had to retire early due to some little health issues, due to old age coming a little early. But yeah, I that's where I got started. I got the infection down at Fort Myers. That's where Care lives, in Fort Myers. Yep. Okay, now. Now, see, now I'll get this one covered. But yes, I've learned like this here, you know, the chipboard. Did I buy this chipboard? I do not think I did. I think this chipboard was given to me by, that I got it from the pharmacy where my daughter worked. They threw it away. And then the wallpaper was this roll was given to me by a friend. I have bought some of the wallpaper, but I only buy it when it's like at the Dollar General. I don't go buy it brand new. I mean, it's brand new, but it's brand new, but it's like marked way down. There we go. And one more. And just take your time. I have found too that I try and get in a big hurry when I get on a live stream, because I think I'm taking up people's time. Or even when I just do my videos, I think I have to rush, and then I don't feel like I do a very good job. And so now I realize, you know, people can stay for a little while, and they don't have to stay the whole time. And also, if I have a video and it's like long, then people can pause it and watch it in more than one time, or they can fast forward through the boring parts. But anyhow, okay, see, this is the front and the back cover now. And what I'm going to do now is I want to make, now the inside, now normally you could use, see, this is 8.5 by, let's see, you know what I'm going to do? 5.5. I got a piece of paper here. This is a sheet of paper that I've had for 117.5 years. Let me see. It's by Inspirables, but it's like cracked. It's like the cracked kind of thing. Hi, Susan Hill. That's Susan Hill. That's my friend. Yes. She needs good vibes sent to her too. Bless her heart. Okay, now I'm going to cut this paper at 5.5 by 8.5. And then that's going to go 5.5. Okay. 5.5. Okay, and then I hope that's right. That looks narrow, doesn't it? Yeah, I think it's right. I'm just going to say it's right. What the heck? And then 8.5. No, 5.5. This one's 5.5 too, because I need 2 pieces. So then this one will be 5.5 as well. Okay. Now then I want this piece, this direction, I want it to be 8.5. So I'll just put that right there at 8.5 down here. And then I'll cut that like this. And that's 8.5 for that sheet. There, then I can use this for a pocket. And then 8.5 for this sheet. I hope I did that right, ladies and gentlemen, guys and gals, dogs and cats and unicorns. Now that's what's going to go on the inside here, and that'll fit perfect. Perfecto mundo. Wow. Okay. Let's see. I think what I'm going to do is I will put this tape on the outside edge. Now, I have a love-hate relationship with tape, with double-sided tape. Love-hate relationship. And I don't use the word hate, but I mean at this moment, because I get very discouraged sometimes with the tape, because I get things put on crooked and then you can't move it. Oh, you know what? I just remembered something. I just remembered. It just popped back in my mind. Somebody told me that if I put on a little glue, I just remembered that. If I put a little glue over the tape, that I have a little wiggle room. I just remembered that somebody told me that. That memory just popped in my head. You know what? I've been reading books about spirits and stuff, how spirits are around you all the time and they help you. And like if you remember something all of a sudden like that, you just remember something, then you know it's somebody's spirit just reminded you. Not kidding. I read it in a book. And so somebody's spirit. So after I've been reading this book, and I've been oh my goodness, somebody gave me $5. Who did that? Cheryl Johnson. Thank you, Cheryl. Thank you. You are kind. You are kind. You are, what is that in that movie? Oh, somebody help me with the movie. You are kind. You are important. It was in, what was the movie? Oh, I love it, whatever it is. You are important. You are kind. You are loved. Something like that. And the movie was, what was the name of the movie? I don't remember that either. Oh, man, I can't remember. Okay, my memory is gone kaput. Thank you, darling. That's amazing. Thank you so much. That just warms my heart when I get tips. That just is amazing. That's just amazing. I used to feel like really guilty, but now I know I don't have to feel guilty. I can feel just really happy. The chocolate pie. Oh, The Help. Yes, The Help. That is the name of the movie. And what was it? You is kind, you is good, you is important. I know it. I love that. And I had it written on my refrigerator so I wouldn't at all forget it. But it's not up there no more. I guess somebody cleaned my refrigerator. I get so many things taped up there. That's what it is. I loved that movie. I loved it. That was so good, that movie. Now, okay, wait a minute. I'm not going to use this one. You is kind, you is good, and you is important. The Help. Yeah, that was a good movie. Yes, you will love it, Gail. I just can't think about anybody who would not love that movie. Okay, I'm gonna put just a little bit of glue on here, just so I have, because somebody told me this, that if you put a little bit of glue across the tape, that you have then a little bit of wiggle room, but then you also have the strength of the tape. So since I'm not in any hurry, because I just decided I'm not ever going to be in a hurry again for the rest of my life, I don't have to hurry. Okay, now this should just fit right. If I had my corner rounder, I'd put a little bitty corner on there, but it's in the other room and I'm not going to go get it. Okay, so there we go. That looks straight right there. Oh, it still looks straight. Oh, it's a little crooked. Oh, yeah, I can wiggle it. Just wait a minute. Wait a minute. Okay, so guess what? It's just going to have to live just that crooked. See how crooked that is right there? But it's okay. It's all right. I'm not going to worry about that. Oh, you know what I should have did? Oh, well, it's all right. I'm not going to let it, I'm not going to lose any sleep over it. Nope. Yes, Gail, sometimes I'm a little slow. Sometimes I'm a little slow at seeing all my beautiful friends. Yep, I'm a little slow. Well, sometimes, well, I'm a little slow at everything. But yeah, it's okay. It's okay. But I love you. See, because you're on the phone over there. You're on my phone. Your special notes are on the phone. And then I have to look over here at my phone. Oh, and Ray is there. Thank you, Gail, for forgiving me. Yes. Yes. Hi, Ray, and all newly arrived. My goodness. Yeah. Ray. Now, Ray, you know what? Sometimes I wonder why people show up in my dreams. And the other night, in fact, it was just like a night or two ago, because I have very vivid dreams and they are just like all the time, just dreams. And then I remember them and then I got to try to remember, was that real or was that a dream? But Ray and Emily were in my dream. I was at their house, or I was at Emily's house and Ray was there. That was in my dream. And there was men out in the yard of her house working on vehicles, and they had like 10 cars out there with the hoods up, and you had to walk all the way around all them cars. That was in my dream. Why would you dream about somebody like that? But yeah, she must be special. She might have been thinking about me. Maybe I got a package I'm trying to get together for her to mail to her. I haven't mailed it because I'm slow. I would put the chat window on my PC if I knew how to do it, Elia. I've got to learn that. I've had a couple ladies tell me they're going to teach me how to do that, but I haven't learned it. I haven't learned it yet. I haven't learned it to myself. Tori Alexander, that's a new name. You want a package too, Susan? I'll send you a package. Mm-hmm. My goodness. Yeah, I have to learn that, Elia. And I did it once before accidentally, and I don't remember how it happened. And so I do want to get it up there, my chat on the window, on the screen, and then I can just look up, and there you will be. And then I don't have to look over on my phone and be a dork. My trash can's overflowing. It was overflowing the last week too, I think, and it still is. because I didn't empty it. Maybe it's because the hubster didn't empty it. I'll blame it on him. Yes. Okay. Now let me see if I can put this on this edge real. I'll just hold it like really straight. Straight as an arrow. And then lay it down. Let's see what happens. Meh. Meh. Still a little crooked, but you know what? It's fine. It's on the inside. So there's my two covers. Those are my two covers. Hi, Patricia. And Hadi Popo. Hadi Popo. Yeah. My goodness. Look at all them beautiful ladies. Okay, now I'm going to now this is where what I'm going to do now is I'm going to figure out which is going to be my front and which is going to be my back. Okay, this is going to be my front. And then this will be my back. Yes. Okay, so I'm going to use my Tim Holtz ruler that I'm surprised I even know where it is because it's got that 0 in the middle. And so you can get right in the middle with that thing. Okay, so I'm going to go, see, so I got 4 1/4 there and 4 1/4 here. So that 0 is right in the middle. So then I'll make a mark right there in the center because one hole is going to be there. And then one hole is going to be down here at this 3. And one hole is going to be here at this 3. Now this is one ruler that I love because it's got that. And they might have other rulers that do the same thing. But I love this one, how that one works. Okay, I'm only going to mark that one because then I'll punch the holes. Okay, I'm going to punch the holes with my crocodile thusly. Oops, wait a second. Move that out of there. And then so I can see that hole there. And then I'll very carefully I'm concentrating. See when I concentrate? Oh, my hand wiggles. And I'll do this one here. And this one here. Okay, when I was making these before, I made a little template with the holes. I really should do that again right this very minute. I think I will. Let's see. Do I have what I thought I had? Oh, there's my clear nail polish. I wondered where that went. Okay. No, geez. It's in the other room. Okay, we're not going to do it. I was going to just get a strip of chipboard and make a template, but I'm not going to do that just because I'm not. That's why. So I'll just go and use the top holes to make a mark for the bottom hole, like that. So then I have my bottom holes ready to go. Ready. I am ready to put those in there. And this crocodile, you can punch a hole even through a tin can with this. Because I have done that. And so if you have a thick book cover that you're reusing, a book cover, then a crocodile will go through it. It'll go through it. There we go. Now, Hottie just because. Hottie is a good name. Nobody's ever called me Hottie. Okay, see, so now those are lined up. Now, now I want my pages, like I told you already. I'm going to use these pages that I got. These are already painted. I think they're jelly prints. I can't be positive that they're jelly prints, but I think they are. And but I got them all yesterday in Happy Mail from Deborah Mail. She sent me these. So sweet. I just love her. She sent me these. And I'm just going to slightly glue. I'm folding them all in half. So, and I'm just going to slightly glue them. I don't want to put too much glue, but just enough to kind of hold them together. And these are going to be the pages. And look at, because it's a junk journal, I'm not worried about, I mean, it all match because they're all in the purple family. But when it's just going to be awesome. Just take my word for it. Some of these have the neatest texture on them. And so when I put them in, the folded part will be on the outside. And then the holes will be on this part. That will be here. It's when I get Happy Mail, it's like, it's Happy Mail because it's so much inspiration. And so when, oh, I got a couple tags too that I got in Happy Mail from her the last time she sent Happy Mail. They're in there on my other desk. I'll have to put those in. Look at this one. I love this one. She put string on this one. And she put string on it. And then pulled the print, and look at how the string made that awesome design. Now this morning I was watching, I think it was this morning, between one of my naps, I was watching Stacey Evans on Pink Poodle, and she was pulling prints with her gel plate, and she was doing both sides. She must have a bigger one too, though, because now my gel plate that I use, it works like this one. It's like I always have a white edge. And but she was printing both sides, which that way you could it already, the paint makes the paper heavier, so that's good. But what I'm doing this way here, I want the image on both sides, but I want it to be heavier too. I want the paper to be of a little bit of a heavier paper. Because once you glue it together, it's almost like you have a lightweight cardstock. Look at this one with all the circles. I'm a circle fanatic. I love circles. Every time when we do a mixed media mashup or a mixed media spin with Danina, I love it when they call out for circles, because I just think the circles just make it, for me anyway. I just love the circles. There might be other people too that do the mixed media, but those the mashups. But so far, that's the only two I know right now. I gotta check. My phone's black again. Why does it want to do that where I can't see nothing? Okay, let's see. What did I miss? I'm being pestered by one of my dogs. He thinks he needs to go out, but he really just wants a treat and attention. That's Gail. I'm punching holes with it, but setting eyelets is a bit confusing. Oh, I'm going to be putting eyelets in my thingy. Yes. I love circles. Yep. Sleep mode. Sleep mode. Yes. You know what I find the problem with this crocodile is this thing, when you're putting the grommets in or the eyelets in, is which one are you supposed to have for which one? That's the one I can't figure out. But you know what? I bet there is. I know how to make a larger, a small, but but these things switch around, and I don't understand why or when you're supposed to use what where. So it's like a hit or miss thing on mine. But you're right. I think I'm going to look see if there is I didn't think about looking to see if there was a tutorial that showed us how to know, because I do think that there's letters or numbers on, yeah, there's numbers on these square things. Yeah, there is numbers on them square things. So yeah, I am going to do that. I'll probably do that before I go to bed tonight, is check that out. Are you leaving? Are you leaving? Who's leaving? Janie, are you leaving? Oh, Kelly says yes, on YouTube. I'm going to look it up on YouTube. I am definitely going to look it up on YouTube, because it does. That really causes me, and it doesn't take much for me to get discombobulated and confused and whatever we call them words. Doesn't take much. Look at this one. That's pretty. They're all pretty. I shouldn't just say one is any prettier than the other, because they're all pretty. And these are going to make the most awesome pages in my book, in my El Junco journal. Sometimes in my junk journals, my grandchildren, they'll be, they know that I'm a junkie, a journal junkie. So Jeffrey will be looking through a magazine or something and find something silly or something. He says, this needs to go in your junk journal. And so I said, you are right. And I put it in the junk journal. And then all I write with it, I'll put whatever it is, and I'll put Jeffrey found this for this journal and the date. So then when we look at the journal again, when he's like 25 and I'm sitting there with his girlfriend, I'll say, this is what Jeffrey did when he was 9. This is what he thought was awesome. Look at this. This, I can't tell which. This is beautiful. All I can say is it is beautiful, because I think I think it's just beautiful. I try to, what do I try? I tried every time I get something, I try and figure out exactly how it was made and all of that beautiful stuff. And without tearing it apart, you know. And sometimes I'm pretty right, but not all the time. I'm not always pretty right. So that's why I have to keep watching you guys on your YouTubes, so I learn stuff. And then I pretend like I learned it all myself. Mary Marlowe, the purple. Wait a minute. Now why am I? Okay, there we go. 87 watching, Cindy. Holy smokes. I have the old kind that just does eyelets. I don't have to worry about it. Oh, but there's two different size eyelets, see? And I'm going to put these big ones. I got these here big ones. I'm going to put that on my book covers. These big ones, I bought them at the hardware store. And then you get like 100 for $2. Now, see, I like them big ones more than the small ones, because the small ones you can't really fit a whole lot, but maybe thread through them. I got a bunch of small ones that I bought way back in the olden days. Yeah, when Buck was a cat. But oh yay, look at that one. These are my pages in my book are going to be awesome. My pages in my book. My book, my pages. And you know what? Your junk journals also, you know what they are? History books. Now, if you have a junk journal, now if your grandmother would have made a junk journal and you were looking at it today, especially if you're old like I'm old. If I was looking at a junk journal that my grandmother had made, it would be like a history book, because it would show me things that my grandmother liked. It would show me things like if she put grocery receipts in there or gas receipts or something like that. That would be so historical. Or even if she just put little ads out of the newspaper. That's what I think is awesome. If you put in, like the dress styles or like right now, these young girls, these youngins, they wear these breeches that's got holes in them. They buy them that way. They buy them, pay money, or their parents pay money. Somebody's paying money for them with holes in them. And so now, if you were to take and cut a page out of a sale bill, a sale flyer that shows those kind of breeches with big old holes in them, and put the price there, put that in your junk journal, and then somebody's to look at that junk journal and make sure you date things. Date the pages. They always date them. And even if you don't do anything else, just date them. And then when somebody looks at that down the line somewhere, because nobody's going to throw these things away. Nobody is going to throw these things away. No, they're not. Look at this one. Look at that. Gold on there. There's gold in these here heels. It's 4 a.m. now in Denmark, but I have to see Elizabeth live. Oh, thank you, Katrine. I just love you so much. Good night, Jennifer. Oh. And Susan, are you invisible, really? You are not invisible. I can see you, Susan. You're right here. This is Susan right here. This is Susan. See, Susan, you're right here. You're not invisible. You're not invisible. Susan sent me these two big unicorns. And then the little unicorn was sent to me by Deborah. So that's why that one's name is Deborah. Our child. That's our child. Me and Susan have a child. Her name is Deborah. But this is Susan. And she's got a beautiful necklace. See her beautiful necklace? Yeah, that's Susan Hill. Yeah. You just started a new group, Susan, for real? No, you didn't. I hope you did, Susan, for real. She's always kidding with me, though, so I don't know. She's the funniest. She makes me laugh. I'm telling you, I can be in the grumpiest mood, which I don't usually get in a grumpy mood, but Susan makes me laugh. She will say the funniest things. She goes, oh, fine, I'm going to go sit in my dumpster. Fine, go sit in your dumpster. Oh my gosh, she makes me laugh so hard. Oh my goodness. I bought at the thrift shop, I found an old metal recipe box. And it's green like a dumpster. So I'm going to paint it. I'm going to paint like a black lid on it and stuff. And put a WM on there like for waste management or whatever that means. And I'm going to make me a dumpster in there. I'm going to make dolls that live in the dumpster. See, then if I rip up like newspaper and put that in the bottom of the dumpster, it'll be like a real dumpster. I won't put any rotten watermelon in there, though. Okay, I know. See, sometimes we get carried away. We get carried away to cuckoo land. But it's okay. Look at this one. Look, it's got gold. It almost looks like a bird flying. That's pretty. I know I am taking up your precious time, your valuable time, but and just doing the same thing over and over. But I'm almost done with the stack of pages right here. Almost. I'm usually just a 2-hour live streamer. What time is it now? And I've already streamed an hour. So you only have to deal with me for another 50 minutes, 52 minutes. Yeah. And then you don't even have to deal with me that long. Boy, you don't, oh, excuse me. I think I told you my granddaughter's getting married. She's going to like have a wedding and stuff. And we're going to Livingston, Alabama. That's where she don't live in Livingston, Alabama. She lives in Warrior, Alabama. And this is about 2 hours away from her house. But they rented, there's not going to be very many people at this wedding. But what they rented a mansion. It is a mansion. I wish I remembered the name of that so you could go look at it online. But it's in Livingston, Alabama. And all of us, there's 9 coming from Florida, 9 people. So we're renting a van. We're renting a 15-passenger van, but but that will hold all our luggage and whatever else we're bringing too. We're only staying 4 days, 3 nights, 4 days. But we're staying at that mansion this whole time. So that was like the biggest expense was this mansion thing. But it's more like she said, it's going to be more like a family reunion more than it is even a wedding. And so she wants it's a family reunion wedding. And so, and it's mostly going to be family there. And it's going to be so much fun. But she bought a beautiful wedding gown. She come down here to Florida to buy her wedding dress. And oh my gosh, she's beautiful. She had a little hard time finding it because she wears a size 0. She doesn't take after her grandma. No. Yep, I'd need about 6 of her dresses to fit me once. But oh, she's got a pretty dress. But her colors are a plum and gray. And so the husband to be is going to be wearing a gray suit with a plum shirt. Isn't that plum pretty? That's going to be plum pretty. But I have been looking for plum stuff. I want to make something like I want to make something like the centerpieces or, oh, I'm on the last one. Or like little, whatnots. What do you call them? Little takey homey things. Well, I don't know what you call them. But trying to find the color plum. And then I looked at, oh, where did I go? Oriental Trading, to see if I could find like plum napkins or something plum. That's a hard color to find, plum. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go to the fabric store and see if I can find plum fabric. If I can find plum colored fabric, then, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, I will be able to tear it into ribbon strips. And like if I put the centerpieces, if I make them out of like mason jars, and then if I paint them white and then sand them, and then tie around the top some like the plum ribbon, and then put like baby's breath in them. Maybe I could find plum flowers, but doubtful. I think those would be very pretty. That's what I'm going to try. Favors. Yeah, that's the word. That's it, Grin. Favors. Gosh. My goodness. How about boutonnieres? Oh, yeah, boutonnieres. Yeah, hi, Emily. That's Emily. I dreamed about you the other. You were in my dream, Emily. You would not believe you were in my dream. You sure had a pretty house too in my dream. Yeah, and there's Maya. Oh, Mia or Maya? I want to go to the dumpster. Yes, Jane, we can go dumpster diving. You can go with me and Susan. We'll go dumpster diving. Make a whole group. Okay, now what I want to do is I'm going to now make the holes for the pages. And so what I'm going to do is mark these. Hole, hole, hole. And I could actually, what do I got? 3 there. I can probably punch 5. I'm going to put 5 there. And that's so that I got it marked there for these. So I can just go like this. Oh, I got to poke the paper pieces out of there. Okay, now poke the paper pieces out of there. There we go. Oh, you see that? Paper pieces. They got to be poked. Poke. Punch. There we go. Yeah, see, that punches very nicely. But then I got to poke them paper pieces out of there so I can see my spot. I have to be able to see my spot. There we go. See there? That's good. See, those will go fast. Okay, then let me go again with this stack. And then let me put the same doohickey on there. So all my little spots will be the same. Ta-da, ta-da, ta-da. There we go, there we go, there we go. Now, and now I'll give it a little punch, like Hawaiian punch. Speaking of Hawaiian punch, I need a drink of my lemonade. Cheers, pink lemonade. And then we'll go punch. Oh yeah, I can just blow a hole in it. I mean, blow. There we go. Oh, that one came out. Oh no, it didn't. Oh yeah, it did. And let me see. You know what I did? I hope the lighting is good on here because, see, I used to keep my light right slam over everything. But then I always had this glare right in the middle. So now I have my lights coming from the side. And I do believe it works better that way. I don't believe I have so much glare. And so I do believe, because this black, I really thought the black wouldn't glare as much as the white one did, or the clear one that I had. I had a chessboard on that before. And I really thought that the black wouldn't glare as much as the chessboard, but the black actually glared more. So I said, can I possibly just move the light somewhere else? You know, like a professional, like a professional lighting person, like in the movies, MGM Studios. Yes, very simple. I like simple. I am a simple kind of a person. I like simple. I like things that are simple. I don't like things that are complicated. I mean, it was bad enough I had to measure that paper to go on the inside, but I don't like usually even measure nothing. I just don't usually like measuring nothing. I like simple things. Just song. There's a song called Simple Things. I don't Oh gosh, I don't know the words to that song anymore. Called Simple Things. I used to play it on my auto harp. I used to bring my auto harp to work with me and play for my residents. They liked me. They kind of liked for me to play my auto harp. What was that? Simple Things, I think was the name of the song. I'll have to look it up. I don't even remember. I'm gonna have to look that up now. My memory's going kaput. I hope y'all's memories ain't going kaput like mine, because it's hard to think when your memory's gone kaput. But you know, I'm gonna continue making 87 viewers. Whoa, I'm famous. Almost as famous as the Pope. Pope's my buddy. I bet he's watching. He just probably doesn't know how to. He probably liked it, the Pope. I like our Pope we have now. I'm not even Catholic and I like our Pope. I still claim him as my Pope. I am part Catholic though, because I was Catholic once, but I got excused. Because I got excused. They excused me from the congregation. That's bad. That's very bad, girl. Very bad, girl. Very, very bad. Okay, that's looking good. Now, I got all those are punched. These are punched. I was a bad little girl in this good little world. Okay, now, where'd I put those? I need 6 of these grommets. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I bought some others too that actually have a washer that goes behind them, but I bought them, and you know what I did with them? Neither do I. I don't know what I did with them. And I bought them a long time ago. You'd think I would have just found them by now, but no. Kara says, my memory is selective. If I need to remember, I don't. If I don't need to remember, I do. Yeah, I know that feeling. Yep, I know that feeling. Yeah, so I'm like part Catholic, but I've been to so many different religions, churches, that I'm like a mixture. Oh, I'm like a mixture. A mixture. So I'm part Catholic, part this, part that. And why isn't that fitting in there? Now that I'm studying about spirits and stuff, who knows? I might be witchcraft. No, I don't think that's witch stuff. But it sure is interesting. I have found that I sure do love to learn now. And so I read and study. Why is this not going in there? Elizabeth Marie. Oh, maybe. That's supposed to fit in there. These fit in there before. Wait a minute. Now, just give me a second. You know what I need to do? I wonder if I were to just put this. Now, this has to go in here. This has to fit in here. I am not kidding. This has to. I have a nervous breakdown right here. You know what I need? I need my bead reamer. Oh, wait a minute. I know what I got. Just a minute. Hang on to your britches there just for a second. It's right on the counter in the kitchen. I don't have to go far. Kitchen's not far. Oh, no, I dropped them in the floor. Miniature files. Is one of these round? Let me see. God, they look kind of rusty. This one's round. Let me see. Oh, it's kind of rusty. Okay, now, if I take this, now, Elizabeth, let's see if that, almost, almost. See, what I'm trying to do here is get this file, that hole, just a little bit bigger, because for some reason it wants to be a pain in the posterior. In the posterior. In the derriere. Now, let's see now if this will. There, now it's in there. It's a little rusty. It's doohickey. Okay, this is going to take me a minute because I got to file out these holes a little bigger. But I got it going now. Using this little file thing like that. There we go. Now that's. Now let me see if that one will pop right in there. Okay, now that's what I needed. It needed a little help. And then I squish it like this with all my muscles. You see the muscles? Okay, now that's two of them. Yeah. Now, where'd that go? Where'd it go? There it is. See, that makes that hole just a little bigger. I have a bead reamer too. That would probably work. Make that hole a little bit bigger. So don't you all think of this as a tutorial or instructions or anything like that, because it's not really. It's just playtime for this little old lady from Pasadena. Well, actually not from Pasadena because I've never been to Pasadena. Let's see. There we go. Now, oh yeah. Yeah, buddy. Okay. Let me see what it says on here. I thought of you today when I started using some of those nice things I got from you. So many of you have made this journal. Those aren't pillows. What aren't pillows? Take a puff for me, Care. Take a puff for me too, Care. Puff, puff, puff the magic dragon, live by the sea. See how words just make you think of a song? Puff the magic dragon. My mother would not let us listen to that song when we were growing up and we was like teeny boppers. Oh, no, 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 no. We were not allowed to listen to the song. There was a lot of them that we weren't allowed to listen to. We were allowed to listen to them if she wasn't home because she didn't know. But there we go. Now, you know, I wonder if I just put. Oh, there's the other one. I wonder if I just go like this and just lay it on there. Maybe I don't have to cram it in there. Maybe I can just go like this. Get it on there and then go like this with my muscles strong like a woman. Oh, goes right in there. Well, if that isn't, I'm not a monkey's uncle right there. Right there it is. It's in there. On it. I am on it like white on rice. And put this in here and get it in that hole. Get it right in that hole like that. And then squish it. Oh, Lord have mercy. Man, wish I was strong like I was back in the day. Back in the day, man, I was strong. We didn't need a jack for our car. I just lift that sucker up. Not really. I'm lying. That's not a truth. That was not a truism. I wasn't that strong. Wait a minute. Get straight on there, you little grommet. There we go. Okay. Now we're cooking. There we go. See there? Well, if that isn't just fancy. Now, there we got these two fancy covers. Now what I want, oh, you know what I want to do? Don't tell my hubster. He's got this copper wire. Let's take like, oh, seems heavy. I could probably take this to a scrapyard and sell it for a lot of money. Let's see. I need to cut a piece. This is what I do with this copper wire. I do a lot of things with this copper wire. He hasn't even missed it out of the shed. He doesn't hardly even go in the shed anymore. So he hasn't missed it. So I'm taking me some copper wire and taking 3 pieces of this copper wire. You're probably saying, oh, good grief, that's heavy. Now, I'm going to take this wire. Oh, you know what gosh, Elizabeth Mary. Now, I'm going to take now, then, I'm going to get this little, like, round thing. Just a minute. Just a minute. Hold your horses again. I know it. I got you guys holding on to your horses a lot. They gummit. Maybe I'll just use glue stick. I wonder if this will work. I gotta see what these messages. I gotta see this here. Emily. There are 97 watching and 97 thumbs up. For real? Holy Hannah. What's 400, Susan? Susan Hill says 400. Cooking with gas. Okay. 95 watching. Dee Dee, look, you're blue. Dee, you're blue. Your little red wagon. I see notes, little red wagon painted blue. Okay, now. Yeah, copper wire is cool. Holy smokes. There's Miss Note Spinner. I just love her. I just love her name, too. That's cool. Wishing about strength. That says Arlene. Yes, Arlene. Forever Purple Creations. And Laura. Tanya. You could climb on the counters, they call you a monkey. Oh, and Laurel. See, I go back and I see all these people that come in here that I didn't even see because you know why? Because my eyeballs is glued to what I'm doing. You guys are just awesome. And I am going to get better about, oh no, this glue stick's too fat. That's too fat. Wait a minute. Okay, I'm just going to do it on this paintbrush. Like here. I'm just going to wind it around here because I just want it to be like a spring. Oh, I might have cut this too long. Because I'm just making like a spring. You know what? I need to have my my little wire cutter, my little, but they're in the other room too. Everything's in the other room. So I will fix these. I'll fix these later. But see, I make like a spring like this, and then I put the spring thing. It's just for good looks. I just put it on the ring like this. So it's just like a little decoration, but I will take my needle nose pliers and I'll roll up that end and make a little roll on it. And so it won't poke anybody's eye out or something. But you have to be careful about poking an eye out or falling and breaking your neck. You know, that's what mothers have said to their children for generations. Mothers say to their children, stop that, you're going to fall down and break your neck. Always worried about breaking your neck. You know, now our children say to us to stop that because you're going to fall down and break a hip. So they worry about our hips when we worried about their necks. I don't know what's the difference. I don't know why that is, but maybe you don't hear that in your neck of the woods. But in my neck of the woods, my children are always telling me I'm going to fall down and break a hip. I'm not going to, though, because I had my bone density test, and it says that my bones are just fine. I have dense bones. Yeah, I guess I didn't need all this copper wire, so I'll put that over there. I was thinking too big. There's a lot of things you can do with copper wire. So then this one will go on here. And then I just need this one more little one here. And then you can hang like a charm on them if you want to make it. Isn't that charming? You can hang a charm on this little spring that you just made out of this copper wire. It'd be nice if you had a shed out in the backyard that's got your husband's things in it, because when he's not looking, man, you can have a heyday in there. It's amazing what I find. Okay, this one's going to be a short one. That's okay. But see, now you can hang so many things on these. On the string, you can put on string or the thing. The string or the thing. So then, now this is going to be the front, and this is going to be the back. And so then this is going to be my, so now, then I will just start weaving my book ring through these little holes that I punched. And what dear Deborah sent me all these papers that she so beautifully painted is now going to be a journal, a junk journal. And I'm put junk in it. I'm telling you, I got junk in my trunk. Hey, I can put junk in a journal too. There we go. I just got them all in there, and then I'll close that. And then I'll go do the other end one, and then the middle one will just go through just like hot knife through butter. And so see, I just poke it through there, and then poke it through those, and then poke it through those, and then poke it through. Yeah, I'm not going one page at a time. I'm going like a bunch at a time. Because they should just all line up. Because I used the same first 3 holes I punched to mark all the rest of the holes. So it should all line right up. Now, I'm going to, there we go. See, we got 2 in there. And 2 would actually, wait a minute. Holy smokes now. Oh, I'm looking at my phone and I see, oh, 25, 25, 25. Tanya put in 25. She says, hi, Lizzie. Love your crafting. You are very talented. I would be lost without you and your crafting. The only thing that would make my life even better is if I had been blessed with you as my grandma. Keep up the crafting. Oh, Tanya, thank you. And Janie? Oh, I can't. Janie, that is too much. You've already sent me so much Happy Meal. Oh, my goodness. You girls. And then let me see, I'm rolling up because there's shows. Wait a minute now. Did I miss one? Your Little Red Wagon, painted blue. Well, it's not painted blue, but, and she gave me some. Oh, thank you, girls. This is, and there's one more, but I'm rolling and scrolling. There's one more that, because it's showing 4 of them. Oh, I just, my heart is beating like 100 miles an hour. Okay, I must have overlooked one because I don't know who this, there's a 20, a 20, 25, 25, 25. Oh, wait, it must have been down here. Janie, Tanya, and wait a minute. Little Red Wagon. Oh, girls. Oh, oh, that was Janie again. And Cheryl Johnson. Oh, a bidding war. And there was another one at the very, Lori Smith, Carehart. Oh my gosh. You girls. I can hardly breathe. Oh, oh my word. Look at it, shows all them orange spots on my phone. Oh my word. Oh. You girl. And then there was one way at the beginning too that is not. Who was way at the beginning? Somebody was way at the beginning. I think. Oh, wait a minute. Who is this one? Cheryl Johnson. Wait a minute. Isn't that another one? Did Cheryl Johnson go 2 times? Oh my gosh. My heart. Be still, my heart. Oh. This, you guys are too much. You guys are like, oh. Now I gotta get it all the way to the bottom again. A 118 thumbs up. Oh my God. Well, I don't know if I can finish this now. Oh my word. Oh. Oh my word. Oh gosh, now if I can get these through. My hands are shaking so much that I don't know now if I can get this through the holes. This pokey thing through the holes. Oh my gosh. Oh. Oh my word. Let me see. I almost got it through here. Oh, goodness me. You girls have just got me I'm just all cattywampus. Okay. Now, as we were. Oh, you know what? I wanted that spring on this side. Oh, that's okay. We won't worry about that right now. Now, the thing is now, because, see, I got pretty big rings on here, so I can add a lot more pages. But see how each page just turns so beautifully. I'm trying not to cry. My words, girls. What time is it? 10:45. See, I'm almost to my 2 hours. Now, once you get your pages in and your covers on, once you get that on there, you can decorate your front. You can add more things. I think I'm going to leave this like this because I like the roses on there, that wallpaper. But I have like this one box that I keep like beautiful things in. Like, let me see. As I gotta turn around a little bit. I have had, I can't hardly even think now. I can't hardly even think. You guys blowed my brains up. But you then start decorating your pages. And I have things in here that I have gotten in Happy Meal. I keep everything in this little tote. Well, it's a big tote. But let's see. Because I have had people send me beautiful embellishments already made. Some of these I've made myself, but I would say most of them come from Happy Meal. Now look, here, oh, like look at these. Like, see, this is a tag that's been stitched all the way around. Here is like a dress form that's been stitched all the way around. I have got so many. This is a piece of, oh, that's in my phone. This, look at this. Now this is a piece of fabric, and then it's got a piece of just paper, designer paper, and it's stitched on with a sewing machine. Now, if you were to take just the tape here and put the tape on 3 sides, like this, I'm going to make a pocket. Now, there. Now we have a pocket. And I'm going to pull that tape covering off. 1, 2, let me see. Oh my goodness. There. And now I'm just going to put that down at the bottom of this page. And what I have now is I've got, that is a fabric pocket. And then this little piece can go right in there as the tag. Now, as you're, like when I said, you even if you put only pockets in these, even if you only put pockets, but you probably wouldn't want to do that because then you get thick at the bottom and not at the top. So you want to put stuff at the top too. But oh, that would be nice for clip-on embellishments at the top. But now, like I was saying, like a history book, if you were to save so many things, is history just a few years up the road. Like if you put a gas receipt in here, put your groceries receipt in a pocket, put little things like that, that later on, 20 years down the road, somebody's going to pull them things out and they're going to look and they're going to be so interested in what they find. Now, see, this is already an art journal because it has all these artistic, beautiful artistic things on here. Now this here, look at this. And look at how pink goes so pretty with the purple. Hi, Lucy. They are all talking about how let me see. Oh, people bring out the best in all of us. Lizzie certainly does. Oh, yes, note spinner, 3-ring binders. Yes. Oh, thank you, Christy. You girls, Coffee Cup Crafts with Kelly. Oh, I was watching Coffee Cup Crafts with Kelly this just before I came on, and she was making a out of her thread. I mean her ribbon rolls, ribbon that the ribbon was on, and she made a fairy house. And oh my gosh, it is so cute. And so I had 3 rolls in the trash. I took them out. I'm gonna make one. And so that is somebody. Coffee Cup Crafts with Kelly. So if you're not subscribed to her, she is awesome. Oh my goodness. Note spinner wishes I was the neighbor. I'd be constantly borrowing a cup of sugar or maybe a paintbrush. Oh, you girls you are just, I don't know what to say. You guys are the best. You all are the best. That's all I can say is that you're the best. Okay, that one, let's take that one with it off. Now see, this is a pocket already made. So I'm going to take that pocket, and I think this one was made at Valentine's Day, and it was sent to me. And so, but now Valentine's Day things can be used all year around because every day should be Valentine's Day. And it is, because you just love people every day. You love your children. You love your pets. You should love your hamster. Some people don't. But I love my hamster. He's so awesome. Okay, so I'm going to just put that one right there. See? So now I've got that one. I've got a pocket right there. And then I'm not going to decorate the whole thing tonight because my 2 hours is just about used up. And look here, see? Oh, and see here? And then it's a junk journal, so things don't have to match. Here's some. These are good. Well, hello. See? You can just put that on there and stick that on there. And there you go. Oh, these are cute. They're like foamies. Look at there. And then you can I'll find something here. Oh, look at this. Wickersham Banking Company. It's like a miniature check. Look at that. I'm going to put that right in there. See how pretty that is right in there? Oh. And then also, if you wanted to, which I don't think, because this is 2 papers thick, I don't need to have hole enforcements, but you can buy those hole enforcements, I think they're called. You could put those on these holes too. Reinforcements, yeah. And you could put, oh, look at these. Oh, look at these. See, when I look through my things after I haven't looked through them for a while. Oh, that's beautiful. Well, after I haven't looked through them for a while, it's like I look through it again and it's like all new again. It's like all new again. Oh, and this is just an index card. See, and so I could put, and it just fits there too, just fits. So I could use that. It's a coffee dyed index card. And then, so this is where it's good too, that if you just sit, you don't know what you want to do. And so if you just make embellishments, Just start making embellishments and then save them in a shoebox or save them in an envelope. Just save all your embellishments. And then when you put a journal together, then you just break open that box of embellishments that you've already made. And like I say, you look through them and it's like, oh my gosh, this is so adorable. You know, like you forget you made it. Although this one, I don't believe I made that one. I think that was sent to me. And so I believe that was sent to me. Oops. Oh, I put that one upside down, but that's okay. I don't mind. I don't mind things being upside down because now see, there's a pocket and that beautiful tag fits right in there. But then since the pocket is a little bit plain, I'm going to take, there's a rose there. And so I'm going to put this. Oh, that's really stuck on there. Good. That is stuck on there. That's like white on rice. It's stuck. You can't hardly get it off of there. I'll get it off of there though. You just give me about 2 seconds. Well, it ripped part of it. That's okay. I'll get it on there. I'll just use it anyway. Because it's real stuck on there. Like real stuck. You see what happens down here in Florida. There, that's okay. Because it gets so humid here that a lot of things just get all humidified, whatever. It's like glued together or something. Glued together, stuck together. Things don't, yeah, we're used to it though. Try to keep things in packaging where that doesn't happen. Put a little butterfly right there. And look at there. Then I can turn the page. See, I can do the other pages too. But I don't, look at these are copies of library cards. Oh my goodness sakes alive. Look at all these. I just have beautiful things here. Oh, these are tea-dyed tea bags. Tea-dyed tea bags. Tea-dyed tea bags. Maybe they're coffee-dyed tea bags. I'm getting the tag out of there. It's stuck. It's not going to be stuck for long. Look at that. And see, this, you can buy these tea bags, apparently. I've never bought any, but I have some because I have been gifted them. I have, like, this is one box of tea bags, apparently. And these were sent to me from over in, by somebody, if I'm not mistaken, was Denmark, or it could have been New Zealand, either Denmark or New Zealand. But these are these are tea bags. And which it's a long bag. This is a short one here. Now, but these were sent to me already dyed like this. So if I take that tea bag and I tape that on, then that's going to make another awesome pocket, which I just think is just adorable. Now see, I'm just putting this 3 pieces like that because the tag I put in there will go inside the tea bag. And the texture of this paper is so awesome. Now see, what I want to do is some of the white ones that I have, I want to dye them. But I heard that I can use avocado skin and boil the avocado skin and dye paper with that, and it'll come out pink. And so that's what I want to try. I'm going to try that. I haven't gotten the avocado yet, but I will. And then look at this dress form. That can go right in that as a tag. I wonder if this, oh, I think that'll fit in there too. That might be a little tiny, teensy, weensy bit wide, but I could like take a teensy, weensy bit off the end. Just very little bit off of the edge. There we go. And then put it in there. And there it fits. And look at that. But see, I could go through my whole book with just the things I have already in my stash, in my box, because I have this tote over here, and in that tote is just all little things that I've just thrown in there that I can put in to my journals. But see, there is 3 pages, and I can do the other sides too. And so I'll probably go in with pockets and then find things to go in the pockets, but then also putting embellishments at the tops of the pages too, and so that when the book will lay flat, like, because if you put too much at the bottoms of the pages, then the and not at the top, then your book will open here and not here. You know what I'm saying, right? You know what I'm saying. Okay. So this has been my 2 hours, and I like to stick with 2 hours, and then I go over, usually I go over and watch, Dida usually goes on after I'm off. And so I might go check, see if Dida went on, and see how she's doing, because I haven't seen her in a while. You know how we watch each other, and it's like one whole great big family. And then if we don't see somebody in a while, then it's like we worry. And so, okay, let me see. I'm trying to see. My phone now is frozen. Oh, there it's going. Now it's moving. Oh, Dida says, yes, she's going to be there. See, Dida, you've got a wrench. Aren't you excited? Okay, so I'm going to go. But first, before I leave, I'm going to get 3 cards. 3 positive affirmation cards. If you all watched my video that I made of my Happy Mail yesterday, the hubster, he had Happy Mail also, and so he read the positive affirmation cards and for me last night, and I liked that. That was nice. We work well together. Okay, now I'm going to read these to you. I love and accept myself right now. I am in the process of becoming my own best friend, the person I am most joyous to be with. And that's who you should be, is your own best friend. As long as you can be a best friend to yourself, you can then very easily be a best friend to other people. Okay, oh, how did I pick up 5? Can I not count anymore? Okay, we only want 3. Okay. I take a nice deep breath and release all resistance to healing. I am willing to release the need for this condition. And there you go. Now when you have, if you have a chronic illness and that kind of thing, I have COPD, but I just refuse to let it take over my life. And so that's why I kind of stick to 2 hours on my live shows, because I can't really talk much longer than that, because I'll start coughing and then just not stop. But anyhow, oh yeah, I will stop. But so I take a nice deep breath and release all resistance to healing because I know I can heal. Okay, I am willing to change and to grow. When I'm ready to make positive changes in my life, I attract whatever I need to help me. And that is so true. I have learned that over the years as well. And so, yes, there's so much for us still to learn. No matter what age you are, there is so much still to learn and to accept yourself just as you are. Okay, so I want to thank every one of you and you girls that did those. That is just way too much. You girls who did all the tips, but I'm telling you, me and Papa appreciate it. We appreciate it more than you'll ever know. Thank you is just not good enough. So, anyhow, I want to say to all of you, God bless you. May He watch over you every step you take, every move you make. And I will see you on the next video. God bless. There's my little, whatchamacallit.